Hello guys, welcome back to SSA Performance. On today's episode, we're back on the GT. What we've done to it so far is from the last episode. If you've not already watched this video, I'll put the link in the description. We've already done, I'm going to explain what we've done so far. So, we'll put this new turbo kit on, Wepa boost pipes, the engine's all in, and we've forged the engine and billet main caps. We've got a Garrett intercooler, Wepa side exit exhaust. So as I said, I'll put the link in the description so you can watch that first and then come back on this video. So in today's episode, we're just getting it ready for PART to run. So what I'm going to do now is make these fuel lines up. I've already got the adapters already, all down here. So I'm going to get the fuel line right now, mock it all up, and then get cut in with the angle grinder to measure it all up. So that's all taped up now. I'm going to get the angle grinder, cut it off. The reason why I put tape on, so there's all little metals in this fuel line and it just goes everywhere, but if you put the tape on in, cut it, you get nothing like that, you just get a nice clean cut. See, nice clean cut. So now I'm going to get the fittings, get them all on, and that's the first one for the fuel lines. So there we have it, one of the fittings is all done now. So, all the fuel lines are done now. I've routed them quite nice, so it's kind of hidden, but it's nice and smart. Vacuum line is on the intake manifold down here where we always put them. So on the fuel pressure regulator, there's normally a gauge, what sits here. We just put a fuel pressure sensor. And that will be connected to the link ECU. Reese has modified the rad, so the downpipe does not catch anymore.
That's the right person who cut it. You know, the exhaust, it's going this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might even need chopping a little more. You could argue it wants to come and just chop this tab off entirely, because you either chop it in half or you can chop the whole thing off. So if you can chop it in half, you can't use the tab here anyway. But luckily, because we've undersealed this car, we've put new like locking pins in it, you know, the plastic trim clips.
Yeah.
They're all brand new. So this arch line is complete. It's all in apart from this one. I don't think that's going to make much difference, to be honest.
No, it shouldn't do.
No. The only real way it can go, so it can't go like that because it will be too low. It can go like that. Oh shit! But there'll be a wheel in the way. So the only real way it can go is that way, which only needs a slight trim. It's quite close to the front of the bumper.
Yeah.
Or it's vertically up, which is where it was about 15 seconds ago. As you can see, it wants to come over more. I think it should be about here, which is...
Yeah, it looked nice there.
Well, if you can see, the bumper's going to come just about here. So it will just right by the edge of the bumper. Other than that, it's either going to be there or right at the front, which, in my opinion...
I think we should cut that, and then it wants to go more.
Yeah,
so
we'll speak to the customer and let him know. We'll just let him know what, obviously, we've just said on the camera.
Just went wank.
And just see what he wants to do about it.
Yeah.
I'd imagine he's going to agree anyway with this, because you know, ideally you want to retain the arch lining. On my car, I've took it all off, and I regret it because now the inside of my arch is covered in shit. So with a car this nice, it makes sense to keep the arch liners on.
Yeah.
Put that there for now. So we'll probably have to. I think it's best to cut it in situ as well, rather than cutting it off. 2 reasons. One, as I've just said, we've used brand new trim clips and put all this in. So we're either going to damage a couple getting them out and reusing some new ones.
New one loads, plenty.
2 is time.
Yeah.
Probably best just to get a really sharp pair of plastic scissors or the snips or a razor blade.
Probably the snips would probably be the easiest way.
Just cut that off. But as I said, we'll speak to the customer and then let him know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But it's very exciting. We've got the anti-roll bar now fitted, all the underneath's on.
All new bolts and fasteners.
Hardware and all underneath. It's all been.
As you can see, new washers, new bolts. It's all looking nice now.
The underneath this car is very nice. I've had to eat my dinner off this.
Yeah.
Then again, I eat my dinner off a lot of things, so I'm not the best person to be saying that.
Yeah, so just a few bits left to do on this.
The brackets are welded up for the intercooler as well. You've not shown them all.
No, I haven't showed it on camera yet. Obviously, put a nice beaded weld on it, and obviously painted it, and then we wiped it with a rag to make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Intercooler's all piped up now, all plumbed in. Everything's all tight.
Yeah. The only reason we painted it because it won't rust. The fan as well. Reese has actually got it to fit now. It's super. Well, when I say super close, I think you can't even get. Imagine getting the feeler gauge down there and see how.
I don't think you can, to be honest. Where's the piece that I cut off? I mean, it's literally that. So what I did was I just got the cowling at an angle, just paint marked what needs to go. So when it was in, I just mocked around the downpipe and just cut it to fit. Got a Dremeled it away, and then me and Dan just give it a quick little deburring and polish.
Yeah. And, that's why it's nice and a little bit shiny now.
I mean, yes.
You've just got the polishing kit out and done some stuff. If you see any paint mark around this, obviously that's his reg for his box, but then just put it away. Obviously we got to clean all the paint marks off and redo it all after the dyno session. But
Pardon me. We just label it so when it's all away in storage it doesn't get lost or confused.
yeah, because we have a couple of boxes lying around, as you see down there.
We've got quite a lot of gearboxes lying around now.
Yeah.
Ever since we started offering to rebuild them, we've got about 5 in just in pieces because they're all
Just
Subar,
yeah, them all third gears, diff, everything's just it's a nightmare. These boxes
One
are.
of our good friends and customers, Ashley Young, who's been in a video before. I think he's in part 1 of this.
He's in part 1.
Yeah, he's just blown his gearbox up after we just rebuilt it. So nothing to do with the rebuild, just his diff shit itself, and that's what happens at 300 brake.
Yeah.
On these, unfortunately. But a little side note, we do have dog boxes coming very soon. We've got a 3rd gear straight cut coming back within the next couple of weeks or so. That we're going to trial that insurance car. So that means we should have bulletproofed 3rd gear. Then we've just got to find a way to bulletproof a diff, and then, in theory, Glanzer should be bangable into gears.
They will be a little bit expensive because it is billet. That's the only thing, and obviously it's been machined. It's not just buy off the shelf. Well, it's buy off the shelf for us, and obviously we do it all. It's custom made. So.
Now, another thing as well. When we did the undersell of this car, we put the camber plates on, max negative camber, and what happened was, any Starlet people are watching, this brake line tube clip thing that sticks out of the chassis was catching with this coilover and making some funky noises while turning on full lock. So we've just took the camber plate off, reset it back to normal, and now if the steering lock isn't on, so that's that done. So all the little niggly jobs out of the way, and now it's just a case of getting a sump plug put in, fluids, coolant, oil, gearbox oil, final couple of checks, and then we'll see if she goes. Morning everyone. So I'm ill, by the way, so excuse the voice. So today we are fitting an oil sandwich plate. This is only being fitted simply because there's no other space to run oil pressure and oil temperature sensors for the Link. Jake has gone all out with his car.
every sensor you can basically buy he's got on this car: knock, fuel pressure, oil temp. And just to not overcomplicate things, Sean's gone ahead and bought a oil sandwich plate, so I'm going to go ahead and fit this now.
You just got to take that bolt out and then put the new one in?
Yeah, so there's a bolt that runs through the oil filter housing that your oil filter screws on, so you have to take that off.
Yeah.
And they're normally a bit of a bastard.
It comes with 4 adapters as well with the kit. So those are the 4 kits. It tells you what thread size it is.
Look, once you crack it, it just goes.
Yeah.
So it's just instantly, or you literally just cracked it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure this is 3/16 UNF thread, which is why some people try and buy HKS oil filters for these, and they're M20. These aren't M20, these are UNF thread.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, so you should be able to thread this in backwards.
Technically, there's an M20 here, 1.1 times 1.5.
Look, you can thread this adapter in either way, but this adapter's 3/16 UNF, I'm pretty sure, and a HKS filter's 5 M20 or 1.5, so it will fit. It's just a bit loose. So you want 3/16 UNF, which is
Adapters there.
M22 is too big.
That's it.
None of these are the thread that you want. 3/4 inch is too big. What I will go ahead and do though is, this is how it works. Look, so this is what threads into the block.
Yeah.
It goes into the block. This is where it would seal from on the block.
Yeah,
You put that in there.
Yeah.
And then you grab the original adapter and just screw that back in.
No
Obviously, I need to check the right one, and that just bolts straight in.
Yeah, sad.
Right, so in our case, it's this 3/4 inch fitting.
Yeah,
It's got the closest pitch thread here. It says 3/4 inch. So it nips up as well when you crack it off. It's got a bit of play, but not as bad as the M20. So at least we're using the right inch thread. We are going to quickly thread seal these, just to be on the safe side, but we're going to do a dry fit first, just to make sure everything fits nice
and mocks up nice.
and nothing clashes. From my memory of buying one of these, the Glanzer power steering bracket, this thing here, will clash, so you have to either grind the bracket down or grind the actual sandwich plate itself down. And I'm pretty sure that'll be the case here. Right, and it's O-ring seal to the block, and already we're running into fitment issues. So as you can see here, this bracket's got an indenting to account for the oil filter, like a concave curve here on the inside of this bracket, and because this is so beefy, it won't even go on the adapter that we've screwed on. So just to give you guys a reference, let me undo this bolt, this one here, and I will refit this in with no bolt, and you can see it goes into place quite nice, but you guys can't see it, but I can. This hole here isn't lined up in the middle because this bracket's too big. So we've got 2 options now. We can either take this apart and shave the outside of it. However, it's pretty risky because there is oil running through this. The next option, which is probably the better one, is take this bracket off, which is I think 2 bolts on the side of the timing cover. Take this off, and where the bracket curves in, it's just a cast. We can just angle grind the whole thing off, cut it off. It won't affect the structure of the bracket or anything like that.
So here's where he's cutting down the power steering brackets, and I'm just painting it now. I've completely forgot to record it all, fit it all back together, but now let's get the first start up.
Starts.
As serious as ever in the car look. It's really got a smile on. It's always serious, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
engine sounds really quiet.
I know. I'll speak a bit loud, guys, because it sounds so angry. It takes a mean. So our welder's come down now. He's come to weld these AM fittings on the rocker cover for the oil catch cam. So we took the rocker cover and our welder is welded some AM fittings onto the rocker cover. We just painted the rocker cover, and if Reece shows the camera, I think it looks pretty good. With a nice little bit of glitter in it. Yeah. So I'm going to let this dry overnight, and then we're going to put it on tomorrow and get back on get the engine started up, and hopefully we can get on the rollers as soon as possible.
As you've already heard today from the probably the previous clip, we did get it running today, and our lovely fabricator Ben has come out and welded in some.
I can take these off now.
You can take them off, yeah.
There's one off. There we go. That's great. We'll get some brake cleaner tomorrow. No rag.
Do you want to pull it out of the oil fill as well?
Oh well. Put quite a lot in there.
Better to be safe than to be sorry. And there we go, there's number 2. If Dan could flip up the inside of the rocker cover, so do you want to flip it inside out and show them what we've done? So not only we've welded those 2 bungs in, we've also nice. So what we've done is we've taken the baffle out the bottom of it. Focus on your face. There we go. Taking the baffle out the bottom of it to allow the car to breathe more.
Yeah.
Obviously with
so a
car that's 400 horsepower, it needs a lot of breathability. Otherwise you'll be popping out seals left, right and centre.
It's the next day now. I've been really busy working on a van, so
hence the riff. Look at the chimney sweep on him. Whoa, look at that.
Dirty diesel.
Dirty diesel.
So as you see, the rocker cover looks so much better now as it's all been dried.
You get the sparkle in there as well. Oh, beautiful.
And what have you done there, Reece?
I have modified the cam bracket. So as you can see, I've notched in there for the AN fitting. So when these are designed, I don't think they were designed for AN fittings to be put right there. So I've just notched that out with a Dremel. Let's try and get to focus. There you go. Just gave it a quick polish. And that's his bay as of today. We are ever so close to mapping this thing. It's not far now, we're just waiting on a couple of things. We've ran into some startup issues yesterday with the coolant temp sensor, but that's now been sorted.
So that's why from the last couple of from when they first started, it was struggled to start because the coolant temperature sensor. We've sorted all that out now. So I'm going to wrap up this video, and also on my phone.
The phone is in my hand.
Oh yeah, because my camera died. Yeah, we just hit 2,000 subscribers. So I want to thank you. So I want to thank you all for hitting that subscribe button. And also, I'm going to end the video here now, guys. So if you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Like the video, comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.